Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to learn grammar. I'm going to give you some resources. Every resource you need to learn grammar is going to be in today's video. I'm also going to teach you some exercises that you can do, because if you think you can do a few questions and in 2 days your grammar can improve, it is incorrect. It's going to take weeks and it's going to take a lot of repetition. So stick till the end of this video. Let's discuss some resources first, then discuss the strategy. The first thing you need to do is go to this website. This is a beautiful website. It has basically everything you need to improve your English. Let me type it out here. Englishgrammar.org. The best website. Trust me, guys, there's nothing like this. I'll tell you why. There are lots of links here on the left-hand side, which you can use to practice. There are a bunch of quizzes. So how do they look like? Let's go to adjectives first. Adjectives first. Sorry, it's been cold outside. My lip is still freezing. So we go here to the first exercise, and you can see a bunch of questions, right? Think before you click on any question, okay? Which one is correct? So you think, you process, click on it. Wrong, and it's going to show you wrong. It's going to show the correct answer. It's also going to do that for every other question, and it'll have answers at the end if you don't want to just click on them, but clicking on them is convenient, of course. So you go through those questions, you will understand exactly what adjectives rules you don't know, but this is just one of the exercises. You have another exercise here, another one here, another one here, and you have more pages. So there are basically like lots of exercises. It's going to take you more than 2 to 3 days, and I'm talking about 8 hours a day. Okay, so that's just adjectives. Adverbs is next. You have business writing, commas, conjunctions, all these different things. Some of them are not even grammar, but like business writing, but very valuable things to learn. But then we get to those grammatical things like prepositions, and then we have a quiz, probably a general quiz. Verbs, writing, lots of great things that you can learn from this website. The best way to learn is implementation, right? So instead of reading a theoretical book, because if you go to theory right now, you go to noun, verbs, and tenses, it's going to take you so much time. You don't have time for that. You probably have your exam coming nearby. Just do the quizzes. With the quizzes, you will know what is incorrect, and you can work on that exactly. Okay. Also, some of the questions are repeated in the exercises, so you will be able to try it again. If you have a wrong answer, you'll have the next exercise to try it again if you were able to fix it or not. Okay, so that's number one. Great website. It doesn't have everything though. For example, for subject verb, which is another major flaw. So subject verb, what is that? It's things like he says. So a lot of people say he say. A lot of people say they says, which is wrong, right? Very common mistake. It happens everywhere, present, past, future. So go to this website. Once again, I clicked on an interactive exercise. There are lots of those exercises. You can click on each one. There are a bunch of questions. You type your answer here. You see the question? There's a blank. Type your answer here. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. You can check my work, or you can give up, which you shouldn't. And it's gonna tell you if you got the right answers or not. So very important for subject verbs. If you think you know it, just do it anyway, because if you get 25 out of 25, I believe you. A lot of people think they know it, but they actually don't. So do at least one exercise. If you get full marks, that's okay. I believe you. All right, but definitely try that. Then we come to articles. I want to do an article video soon on my channel, because this is a major problem. A, an, and the, people miss it, or sometimes people don't know how to use them correctly. By the way, don't panic. All these links are going to be in the description. Okay, so all these links, you can either copy them here or check them out in the description. Articles, practice these guys. I think this is the most common mistake we see in writings for our exams or for English language in general. Click on each exercise. It's pretty simple. You have questions, okay? So what's going to fit here? A, an. So this is about a, an, I guess, and maybe another exercise would be for the. You check, you would have your scores, you would have the correct and incorrect answers. Right now I haven't answered anything. So if you do, I guess it's going to be in green or red based on correction or incorrect answers. Keep doing them. They're advanced articles as well. Once again, as I said at the beginning of this video, it's going to take days, okay? But spend that time, because this is where people really need help, articles. Another great link. What's the difference between me giving you these links versus you just going online and finding them? These are the best links. I know this. We have done the homework. so you don't have to. These are the best links that cover every aspect, and that's why I'm giving you guys multiple links instead of just one link, because I know that this whole thing is the complete grammar recipe. I know this. We have done this for so many students before. So trust me, believe in it, and just do this. You don't need anything else, and you don't need anything lesser, okay? If I'm giving you 10 links, do the 10 links. Don't do one, all right? So for prepositions, for example, this is a separate link that focuses on prepositions only, all right? So very important. On, where is it used, with the time, on Monday, in August, and since for a lot of things. Here's an interesting thing. This is what I always point out to people. It's at the weekend, not on the weekend, right? So American English, casually, 90% people say on the weekend, but it's actually correct to say at the weekend. It's crazy, right? So that is a correct preposition. In fact, if you even say on the weekend in your exams, I don't think you'll get a deduction, but knowing this, learning this, you will know exactly how to use prepositions. Once you do, go down here. Do the exercises. Do every exercise. Guys, if you're not taking lessons from us, if you're not getting lessons with our tutors, you're on your own. And if you're on your own, you have to teach yourself. And this is the best way to teach it. Ask yourself these questions, test yourself, and correct yourself. Be your own teacher. It's much easier if you invest in lessons, but these are some good ways you can do it. So basically, you can see every link that I have provided you, which is also in the description, is based on very practical application of grammar. It is not definitions on grammar rules, but actual quizzes. That's going to get you ready very quick to appear in any exam and get your grammar ready, because it's going to point out your flaws and you only have to work on those flaws. Okay, Grammarly, great app, right? A lot of people know about this. With Grammarly, if you download it on your computer, you can type letters, you can type emails. It's going to point out the grammar mistakes you have there. It's more advanced, way more advanced than Microsoft Word. So the very detailed, very technical, very small grammar mistakes that Microsoft Word will not notice, Grammarly will notice. So go online, download Grammarly extension on Chrome, or just download it on your computer and type. Practice typing articles, or whenever you write something for yourself, for practice, or for your teacher, Grammarly will point out your mistakes, and if you click on the mistakes, it'll show you what is incorrect, and you can learn what you're doing incorrectly. Very good application there. This is another really good strategy. Once again, guys, if you are on your own, these are the tools you have to use to teach yourself. So you open up a recorder, okay? Record yourself, and talk about your day. Talk about anything. Talk about your dog, talk about your weekend, talk about your crush, talk about your goals, whatever. You start talking about it for 2 to 3 minutes and pause it. And then I'm gonna say, play it. Okay, so record and play it. You will hear yourself. We do this exercise for pronunciation. People usually are able to catch their accent, right? Because they hear native speakers on TV and they hear themselves. So for pronunciation, it's really good, but it is extremely, extremely good for grammar as well. A lot of times we know our grammar, well, we know the correct grammar, but when you speak, you make mistakes because we're thinking about the topic and we're absorbed in that environment. But if you play yourself, you will listen to the mistakes you're making, and trust me, you'll find a lot of mistakes. Like if you think I'm listening to myself, I know what I just said, you will be surprised. Trust me, just do it once, 3 minutes, just try it. I guarantee you, you'll find tons of grammar mistakes. Write those down, take notes, and look at them. Practice them, revise them every time to see what you're doing wrong and how you can fix it. Next thing is drilling. Drilling, as I have mentioned on this channel before, is repetition. The more you repeat your mistakes correctly, the better. The rule is, for example, you take notes of all the mistakes you have made in these links, of all the mistakes you see from Grammarly, of all the mistakes you see in your recording. You make notes of all those mistakes. Okay, that is important. I mean, I didn't mention it. It is common sense, but if you don't want to do it, do it. Take notes. Okay, now, each correction you have, look at that and repeat that 10 times. Okay, if you said she say, it should have been she says. Say she says 10 times. She says, she says, she says. And do it again for the next day and the next day and so on. The best way to do it is do the repetitions 10 times for 14 days. That is 2 weeks. Okay, repeat everything 10 times for 14 days. You will never forget those things for the rest of your life. All right, so that's super important. Last thing is, once you apply all of these things, talk to a friend or a teacher. Have a conversation with them, even if they don't speak English, like it's not their first language. If it's their second language, talk to them. Hey, buddy, let's talk about something in English because we gotta practice. I don't have any other outlet, so let's practice together. Help each other out, okay? When you talk to someone who is better in English than you, they'll help you, right? And a friend could do that for you. If you don't have a friend, talk to a teacher. If you want to find any teacher online, go for it. If you want our teachers, we have, again, some of the best prices in the market and great quality teachers, just amazing teachers that you won't find in any other institute. So check us out. Our website is always in the description. You can always email us. We start you off with a free trial. And the teacher is going to help you with your grammar and anything else. It's not just grammar. It's grammar, it's speaking, pronunciation, writing, your exams, your English language. Overall, we give you the complete package. So that's it, guys. These are some very important things and important ways and resources that will help you in your grammar learning. I hope this helped you. And if it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.